Okay. Hey. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right. Work badge. Don't want to lose that. Lucy's like, I'm out. All right. I'm going to get 2 decks that I haven't used in a while. And I almost wanted to use that deck. And I'm like, nope, I don't like the face in that one. So I'm going to put a timer on. Okay. Pick a deck. And we're going to do each deck. Which one? I haven't done these in a while. Okay. I haven't used either of those in a long time. So pick a deck. Again, I'm putting a timer on. Okay. So that way we get through each. All right.
It wasn't very good.
What do you mean it wasn't very good?
I think it was the bread.
Hey, what do you think of these boots? I wore them when I went to lunch.
They're okay.
Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about them either.
They weren't very good.
That wasn't very good. The peanut butter toast?
Yeah.
Oh.
The bread wasn't good. I must have been something up with it.
There's brand new bread. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe it just didn't taste good in force.
Huh?
Maybe it just didn't taste good the way you cut it.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you use like bad peanut butter.
Bad peanut butter. Bad company.
What'd you use?
Neither. It's a fresh thing of
Which
peanut butter.
Did you use?
Chips, the one on the counter. The one, yeah, buddy.
The dog one?
Are you going upstairs?
No.
It sounds like it. Will you give me water? Here. Want my Yeti? Kid and John. Kidding. That wasn't nice. I asked them for water. If you go upstairs, will you grab me water? If you go upstairs, will you grab me water? Thank you. Going on YouTube. Fucking Kaden. Okay. Hey. All right. I'm charging my phone too, but it's at 69. I guess I'll unplug it because I need the timer. Let me turn this. All right, pick a deck. Oh, do you hear that noise? I don't like that. That's actually, that's coming from my computer charger. It's clearly shit in the bed. Max, out of the way. Come on, out of the way. All right. Hola. You've been listening, running around crazy. Yeah, I've been running around too. So, all right. It's tricky. So, all right. Pick a deck. I'm gonna start with that one. Hey. So, I'm giving each deck 20 minutes. If it goes a little further, fine. I got stuff to do. And I never get to like one deck, so I never get to the second stack. So, timer. 20 minutes. I'm gonna hit start in a minute. I haven't used these decks in months. Probably longer than that. You see the shadow of Max's tail going back and forth near the plant. He's mad at me because he knows he can't come over this way. He's mad because he can't come over this way. All right. And I still have Patreon to do. And I got to make dinner. So let's see what we're looking at. Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Oh, I just want to smooth. Oh, you got me water? I was giving you my Yeti. Thank you. Oh my God, was it so much work? Thank you.
What?
It just sounded like you were like, I love you.
What are you talking about? I literally went upstairs and you guys got upset.
I wasn't like really upset.
You sounded very upset.
Well, I sounded bent out of shape because I thought you ignored me because I was like, here, take my Yeti. That's all.
I didn't hear you say that.
Oh. Well, then how'd you know I got bent out of shape?
I could hear you screaming from downstairs.
I was not screaming.
Well, you were very loud because I could hear you from upstairs.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Turning the timer on. Ooh, December 1st. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Give it, take a day or two. Give it, take a day or two. I didn't turn my timer on yet. But I said this on Patreon and I forgot to, I keep forgetting to say it on YouTube. I don't know how this is playing out for you. I do feel like with some instances, like some people that are watching, like I don't know how to quite explain it, but it's like energy is like 2 or 3 weeks behind with certain stuff. And then other stuff is like right on point, right on target. So I wouldn't say it's like a little frustrating, but I would say a little chaotic, you know? I really wouldn't worry about it. Just take, you know, things with a grain of salt. Either it's resonating or it's not, you know? So it's funny. I wanted to jump out of that real quick. All right, start. Current energy. Current energy, current energy, current energy. The Wheel and the Four of Wands. Okay, so this right off the rip is destined change. It's change. It's, let me just write down the time. It's change. It's time for change. If it's time for change. There's change in a foundation, or there needs to be change in a foundation. The Wheel's here, right? So it's either a real fortunate time or it's an unfortunate time. It's like with the Wheel that comes in, right? It's also karmic. So change is a necessity. If the change doesn't happen, if you ask me, the foundation is going to crumble. And I hate to say it like that, but yeah, see the Hangman. You can't have the Wheel and have the Hangman. The only way this would be positive is if someone actually changed their perspective about what they do next, right? But with the Hangman being at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who's, it's like tempting fate in a way. It's ironic because I said that I use that same expression with something. Because it's like just playing your hands, playing it safe. Like, you see what I'm saying? So typically I'd love to say like this is welcomed change, but it doesn't feel like that. I could be wrong, and I'm not. You know me, guys, I'm more of an optimist. But it looks like she's crying. Or was crying. Or there's like magic in the eyes. Like it was something with the eyes. But Four of Wands is togetherness. It's unity. It's a foundation. You know, it can be a marriage. It could be living with people. It's basically under your roof. Yeah, see, Three of Swords. It's disappointment. Again, but it could be a good thing. The only way it's not a good thing is if you continue to do the same thing. If you continue to do the same pattern, if you continue not to make changes, if you continue not to be more open-minded, then you're going to continue to be disappointed. So basically, there's an opportunity here for change, but it's destined change. So if the wheel needed to come in, it's because somebody's not doing something. So with the wheel here, when the wheel comes in a situation like this where it's not positive, but I mean it can be, but when the wheel comes in like this with this energy, it's like it feels heavy. It's like the universe has to keep stepping in, not changing your ways, not changing the patterns, putting a wedge in the wheel, whatever it is. So now it's like even more destined to play out. Like there's no way around it. If it's a breakup, you gotta see it through. If it's a new beginning, you gotta see it through. So this can be really good or it can be really bad. It can be again, I think it's both. But we have disappointment here. But that might be the needed disappointment to have happiness again. Like you can't have a gain without a loss. Like change is not always easy. But after so much after so many days, it's like it gets easier. It gets easier. You just have to stick with it, you know? Um yeah, see you get the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a finality. Like it's like whether you say someone's not making change, either way, the change is happening. So you could lose a person, you could gain a person, you could lose a job, you could gain a better job. See what I'm saying? It's destined change. So if you're going to continue to, hey, if you're going to continue to not change, you're screwed. But when I looked up, it was just 1234. So this is actually a positive change. It might seem bittersweet for you or someone else, but give it a few days. Decision is made and the truth comes out and you really know it's a finality because we have the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck, right? So and with the hangman that wanted to come out, someone is definitely seeing something differently, but it might not be so positive. It's like, okay, I've had enough. When the will comes out, you've had enough. The universe is like, what are you doing? That's like if I kept repeating the same pattern, the universe would be like, Courtney, what the fuck are you doing? Why? You know better. Right? So whoever this read is for, whatever group, the collective you chose this pile, however, whether both reads resonate or not, this is happening. This is like that energy of be smarter. Work hard, play harder, you know? And you got the King of Pents here now. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you could be seeing something differently. They could be seeing something differently. Hi, just gonna put you right here. It's ironic that energy came out and it's throwing me off. Isn't that weird? Because I read queens and kings all the time. So I don't know if there's an energy that's trying to come in and throw you off. And I don't mean to say it like that because I really don't want you to think like that. But honestly, you might want to be realistic about whatever situation you're in right now because When does a king of anything or a queen of anything throw me off? And there's a queen of wands at the bottom of the deck. And this energy is determined. So, Max, I can't right now. Come on. I don't want to squirt him up there. That's his spot. He's cleaning himself, which is normal. I have an issue with it. I can't deal with my animals. They usually know better. Yeah. Okay. Will you text? Okay, I'll text Lonnie. It's fine. Thank you. I didn't mean to say I can't deal with my animals. What I meant to say is I can't deal with my animals when they clean themselves. And this energy is determined. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, damn, and now you got another queen. So I don't know if something's going to throw you off in a good way. It's almost like you're disappointed on how something went down with a masculine, or the masculine's disappointed in themselves for not allowing change. Tell me about the wheel. Change is happening no matter what. Okay, for instance, we've had third parties all over the board. It doesn't mean everyone's sleeping together. You know what I'm saying? Too many fucking Karens, too many fucking Peters. Or too much imaginary energy. You know what I mean? So let me use the example of too many people. Change is happening no matter what, because everybody's had enough or someone's had enough. Does that make sense? Or do I kind of like need to like reword it? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, the wheel is here. Change is here. Someone created change. It's like you could have stood your position. You could, like, however it rolls for you. There's change no matter what, whether you like it or not. Say someone didn't want to change. It's happening no matter what. Then you know what? You didn't want change. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo then. Bye. And not in a bad way, but realistically, that's what this is saying. You know? Mia said she feels fine. Yeah, she told me. I just started YouTube again. Can you and Jade please pick her up when you guys are out of work, or at least meet me at McDonald's? Let me know which one. I just don't want to go through all that traffic at that time. If you leave work and I leave home at the same time, we'll meet at McDonald's at the same time. It's a happy medium. So that's what's happening here. Change is happening no matter what. It's time. It's destined time. It is time we can definitely meet you at McDonald's. Okay. If you want to go the extra 7 minutes, let me know. LOL. So let's find out about this wheel. Actually, I know you guys had a long day and you got to go home and cook. So just give me heads up when you're about to leave and I'll meet you there. See, there might be some type of interruption. I mean, I know it's Lonnie and I always respond to the children, but that energy threw me off. I felt the need to explain interruption. So you might have to cut something off. Because you can't keep allowing interruption. You can't keep allowing Karens to pop in. You can't keep allowing Peters to fucking stay on the Candyland board. See what I'm saying? Tell me about the wheel. What's going on with the wheel? So clearly resisting, fighting. Wow. It's going in someone's favor no matter what. See what I'm saying? Six of Swords, lesson learned, detachment. No matter what, it's going in someone's favor. No matter what, someone in this party is doing the right thing. So this to me, this isn't even a blessing in disguise. This is, you did the right thing by creating change, because change wasn't happening. The only time the wheel comes out like that is when destiny has to come in and shake you. It's like forced change because it's not working. So this is just a blessing. It's not even a blessing in disguise. Like somebody wins. This is a win. It's a detaching from something. Again, too many Karens or too many Peters, but this is extremely positive. This is when something goes in your favor and your life can start again. This is a very refreshed feeling. It will take maybe some time to feel it, but now destiny is going to step in. New jobs are going to step in. New people are going to step in. New lives are going to occur. New animals, new pets, new foundations. This is huge. I've been waiting for this. And it's only because I made the change, right? So if you want the change, you have to create the change. Regardless whether my goodbyes are bittersweet or not, I know enough in my soul that the right scenario will step in, and it will be fair, and it will be even, and it will be appreciated. So whoever this is for, this is awesome. You created change. And it wasn't to manipulate a situation. It wasn't ill. You had enough of things not changing. So whoever made a change, congratulations, because you are going to detach and you are going to be extremely happy with your choice. Right now, somebody else is not going to like your choice. But in the end, it's a win. If you know you made the right decision for you, and it wasn't because of ill intent or manipulation or playing games, congratulations. Because somebody in this scenario was not allowing change. And this is like having to put your foot down, having to make that change, knowing you need to evolve, knowing you don't want to be. Clearly, somebody was in a situation. If somebody else is disappointed with the situation, clearly the other person that was involved was disappointed in the situation. So it could be bittersweet for you guys, but I think if you're anything like me, you'd be more excited to see what's right around the corner, because you don't have the expectations of someone coming back. See the difference when you want to live life again, how refreshing it can feel. And if you don't feel this shift yet and this read is for you, it's coming. I feel it coming in the air of night. All right, 4 ones. Knight of Cups. This is somebody who has feelings. This is all about empathy too. It says you are the one authentic. So somebody, or this is somebody else. There's somebody else here. Somebody wants change. Someone wants unity. Somebody wants commitment. Somebody wants something reliable. Somebody wants something long-term. I don't know if they said something to you or not, or they're already fully aware that you want this, but it wasn't happening. So now they're left disappointed. And the sad thing is, it's like they kind of knew you were the one. It's kind of unfortunate for some of you, not all of you, but that's what this story is saying. Others of you, this is somebody that is about to create change because they've had enough and somebody's disappointed with somebody else. Regardless, guys, there's a win here. It's like a new person. The Knight of Cups, man or female, is always a new person, new energy. If it's the person you think it is or you want it to be or whatever, if it ends up playing out that way, it's still new energy. Because they couldn't come in and do the same thing. They can't come in and repeat the same pattern. The wheel is here. You already put your foot down. You already want the change, right? So realistically, it's probably somebody new. But you never know. I don't see anything is like hidden. Or you made the change, someone else sees you happy. They don't even have to know you're the one. They could just be like, wow, I wish I could live my life like that. I wish I had that strength, or, but like that's their own fault if somebody's wishing for something they clearly could have had, but they didn't create themselves. So again, you still would have made the right choice. Hope you guys are following. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Whoever was ready for change is coming. Okay? There's no question. And it's going to be really good for you. Damn, Three of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. This is somebody who feels trapped. But it's like it's over. So this is the end of feeling trapped. I do feel like this is lingering energy, though. I do. I feel like it because it's like looking up at the King of Pens. So, no, looking up at yourself. 10 of, yeah, see, like that's not good. That's not good energy. Who wants to be attached to that energy anymore? You know what I mean? Nobody wants to play part of that energy anymore. Like, hell no. 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 Absolutely not. Somebody feels like restricted or stuck, like this is like mental imprisonment. This is all swords. This is all mental. It's like you're doing it to yourself. Whoever's doing this to themselves, it's sad because clearly everybody had a chance for change. So don't feel bad for other people. I have that habit sometimes where I feel bad or I feel the need to explain too much, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I got to stop doing that. And if you guys are doing that, you got to stop doing that. Because this is a masculine energy feeling stuck. And it's like, you created this energy, holding on to pain, feeling stuck, feeling obligated, overexerting yourself, doing too much at one time. And it's like, it's over. So it's like, why? Something's over. And you still choose to carry someone else's weight or your own pain from the past, because that's past pain. It's past disappointment that you're still living in. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Everybody here had plenty of opportunities for change. The wheel is here. It's not the first opportunity. This is when destiny steps in because change is too much. So when the wheel comes in, somebody allowed change and somebody else typically doesn't. This is like when the universe comes in and takes over because the 3 people couldn't do it themselves, or the 2 people couldn't figure it out themselves. I want to say there's probably more than 3 here. Could be 2 men or 2 women. We saw 2 queens too. Okay, however it rolls for you guys. This isn't like getting asked out. This is being in a situation you shouldn't be in and it's being forced out. And you could lose a lot more than you think, because you already have energy that waited around, unfortunately, waited around way too long. But somebody also created the change because there's sorrow here. So change has already taken place. Some of you, this is 3 months ago and it's coming back. Somebody just wanted to keep somebody stuck, even though it's over. It's like somebody emotionally manipulated a situation here. And the universe is finally like, fucking enough is enough. Like, if you want to sit in it, go ahead, but other people don't deserve to. So games were being played, clearly. Because if you're going to consistently repeat a pattern, consistently get back to the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, it's games, it's manipulation, it's games. This is like reached the point of you may win the battles over and over, but you'll never win the war. It's like player energy, man or woman. And now the universe is finally putting their foot down. They made sure somebody changed their perspective, because that was the first card out. So somebody already stood their ground. It's not going to change. Someone knows their worth and they stood their ground. It is a given. Can someone bring up Grandma's laundry, please? All right, will you do it for him? And trash needs to go out so he can do the trash. Thank you. Our laundry's in the dryer. What, babe? What? Use that one. Will you take Lucy with you and see if she has to pee? Please. King of Pence, please. There is going to be chaos, but I wouldn't worry about it. It's chaos for other people, you know? And some people just can't handle other people. Like, I don't. Someone just was fed up and is definitely doing the best thing for them. And someone clearly doesn't like it, or someone's just, it's like, with the wheel coming out first, you can't stop it. This has been, whatever you've been in has probably been painful for everybody. But it's like, you don't want to see that. You just want to keep things the way you want them. Somebody here just wants to keep things the way they want them, and it's not fair. It's like everyone thinks, like, when justice comes out and balance and all this thing, like, yeah, something's going to go in my direction. Nah. Somebody wants to keep it exactly where it's at, and it didn't work. It's been way overdue. King of Pence, please. Strength. So this energy now has an opportunity. They have strength. Wow. With the Nine of Pentacles. So they now have an opportunity to step forward. But do you see this? Do you see them? It's like holding on to something that's dead, holding on to an idea, holding on to an illusion, feeling trapped. Why? Because somebody else will be disappointed, or somebody emotionally manipulates a situation. However, it goes down, but there's a reward here. So if this masculine energy on the board actually has the strength and the confidence to step forward, life's about to change in a very beautiful way, because that would have been celebration with detachment. There's a massive, beautiful change here. So if this actually happens, there will be a beautiful change. But this is like an opportunity. It's still an 8. Even though this is a Leo card with strength, it's still an 8. It's like Scorpio. It's the 8th house, right? It's dark. The devil's lurking. You know, it's like the tower. It's like, all right, you now have the opportunity to pick yourself up, have the confidence, and let the wheel spin. Or you can stay in this energy. All I know, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what this energy is going to do, but you should be at the point of who gives a fuck, because this is your energy. And that's the way it is. And you already know that. So chances are this is somebody brand new coming at you. A new job, a new work, a new position, a new person. Because you mentally, physically, emotionally know you don't want this back. You may want this, but you know in your head that this energy is not changing, and you know you want more. Does that make sense? So this one is 50-50. This is a guarantee. If the two of that energy comes together, yeah, you guys are going to be extremely happy. And like I said, this is a hit or miss, because they're still focused on the 10 of Swords. When you get to the 9 of Swords, something should be over, done. If you're at the 10, you're holding on, you're clinging. It's unhealthy. It's suffocating. It's painful. You've mentally put yourself here. So if you mentally put yourself here, somebody helped you mentally put yourself here. But you got to take accountability for your own shit. You know? So I wouldn't, if you want to still hope it's this person, then this definitely isn't you. If you hope it's this person that comes at you, then I'm telling you, this isn't your win. Your win comes when you've had enough and you put your foot down. Your win comes if you're the story in the very beginning of read where I was explaining. Because if you're hoping it's this person, you're probably at the point where if this person comes back, great. They want to put the effort in and reciprocate, then yep, if you're anything like me, hands down, we'll work on it. But that's not in the back of your head. When you let it go, you let it go. You created the change. So now the universe comes in and says, congratulations, let's get your life going again. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know. This person's still like, oh man, what do I do? It's like, really? What do you mean? What do you do? I think at this point, you guys are like, I wish you the best. Because somebody over here put their foot down and created their own change mentally, physically, and emotionally enough for the universe to acknowledge it. This person might think you're talking shit and it's all games and I'm going to have you where I want you, or I'm just, because you got whoever this was for, you were constantly in the same pattern. You would just keep going back and back, and you would keep reaching the 5 of Swords. You would keep reaching the 5 of Wands. You know what I mean? Someone stopped that. Whether it was 3 months ago, whether it was a week ago, whether it was yesterday, it was stopped. And it was stopped to the point where mentally, physically, and emotionally, the universe, your spirit guides, your loved ones heard you. So if this one doesn't step in, somebody else is. And that's the way it is. Because the most important people in your life that are dead, your ancestors, God, whoever you believe in, heard you. They physically, mentally, and emotionally know where you're at, because if you were still hoping it was this energy, this wouldn't have happened. That's why I can say congratulations to whoever pulled this off. Because that's like feeling fresh. That is the headspace that you want to be in. That's the headspace I just got myself to again. And it wasn't easy. It took me almost 3 months. That's not what that's saying, but to be honest and realistic with you, regardless of this scenario, it took me that long to get there, you know? So, again, 50-50 this energy. But again, guys, if you're this energy and you're like, I just want life to begin and happen again, then congratulations. It's either going to be them or them. The wheel's turning no matter what. This could be a missed opportunity. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. But this energy also has an opportunity with strength here in the 9 of Pence. If this energy has enough strength and enough confidence, their world is going to change drastically too, and it's going to be beautiful. But right now, they're still holding on and looking at the 10 of Pence, something that's been over. It's a finality. It's already over. It's been over. You've been holding on to something for too many months or too many years. And you would know that. There's no way anybody would be naive to that situation. Okay? So, congratulations. All right. Now I'm going to go to the other deck. I got to reset my timer. I ended up hitting repeat. I wonder, has 4 minutes left. Let me cancel that. And there is going to be some type of interruption there, but like, not a big deal, guys. Not a big deal. There's always interruptions, right? So don't worry about it. Continue to focus on what's best for you. Seriously, congratulations, because that other energy is still focused on something that's like dead. It's sad. So for realsies, whoever put themselves in this situation, congratulations, because clearly if that other energy is on the board, you had a lot of love for that board. You had a lot of love for that individual or energy, whatever it was. So I don't want to take that from you, but a giant congratulations on moving forward. Doesn't matter how long it took you to see something. I'm glad you see it. Holy shit and balls. Who chose this deck? Life's about to get real fucking real with you too. This is free will. Double whammy of free will. What a beautiful shift. Wow, 43, and I started the other one at 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. So they're both 7s. Where's my water? Let me check my messages real quick before I start my timer. New favorite snack. You might love them. This is my sister. Gluten-free Good Thins. Jalapeno and lime. Those look good. Jalapeno and lime. Good Thins. Gluten-free. I'm surprised she has anything gluten-free. I don't think she bought those. All right. Timer. I'm gonna win a chicken dinner. Where's my timer? Jeez. Okay. What are we looking at? A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of by my side. I got you, babe. Temperance. Another card of change. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. She's not screaming balance to me today. So, but she doesn't have the cups of love either. It's like magic. And look at her. She's working with color. Well, maybe she's not. No, there's no way she could miss that rainbow. This energy is very, I don't know. It's very soft, sensual. It calmed me right down. I got goosebumps. It's not the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if it's saying you need an adjustment change, and I don't think so. I think it's two different energies. Because that's extremely tempered. I haven't seen a temperance card like that in a while. That actually tamed my energy. Water and fire. I just see the water and fire. Damn. Do you guys remember I did a read, I feel like almost 2 summers ago, something about the Ring of Fire? I got the goosebumps. I feel like I read that for a couple weeks. So this is clearly, well, I want to say it hands down has something to do with that person, energy, person, place, a thing, but it's different. I almost want to say like you're letting it go, or it's like, what's that saying? Like you set it free. If it's meant to be yours, it comes back or something like that. No, I don't think she's doing that. For a second, I did though. Whatever this release, this is a release. Whatever this release is calming. And I think it's because you're doing it right. Like I said, it's almost like, I don't want to compare it to the other read, but you know how I said in the other read, like mentally, emotionally, and physically, you're moving on, whether it's hard, whether it's not. I mean, it's going to be hard no matter what, but I feel like everyone's been adjusting to that energy for months and months and months. So it's not like a shock that you can just like pick up and go. You know, it could be to someone else, but Benjamin Button just texted me. I do have Lucy. Alana forgot to tell him. I do have Lucy. I'm so sorry. And she did get her dog food today as well. And a toy. I am her mama. I do still spoil her. Do you see how gentle that energy was? See, it's very, wow. I don't even know how you got to this energy. It's like I got goosebumps from head to toe. It's the shift that was needed. If you didn't create it, it was a blessing. That, again, I don't want to compare the other read, but do you notice how it's the Wheel and Temperance? They're both major arcana. Like, it's your angels. Like, they got your back. So this might be a really easy adjustment for you by yourself, for you and someone else. It's almost like just allow it to flow. But I guess you would have to be on the same page. So take what I just said extremely lightly because I don't know where everybody's at. In my situation right now, I would never allow something to flow without knowing exactly where I stood. See what I'm saying? So be real careful on how you interpretate what I just said. Because to me, this energy is solo. It's something about you. It's beautiful. And that's a mama all day. You might not be a mama in this lifetime, but that is a mama all day. I think this is you. It's graceful, it's seductive, it's nurturing, it's magical, I hope this is me. I want to feel this. In a way, I do. It's very calming. Oh, I just said I had to continue the read. And did you hear me? I'm like, ugh, Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what that's about. I don't even want to step out of that, to be honest with you. And if that's you guys, you wouldn't want me to step out of that either. But unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, we live in reality, and that's exactly where we want to be, right? So bring it on. I'm in fucking awe of this chick right now. Awe. I got goosebumps. I don't even know how to explain it. Is anybody else in awe right now over this cat, or is it just me? Like, I don't, man, like it's either you feel it or you don't. It's either an energy you feel for somebody else or it's how you feel about yourself. Like you would feel what I'm saying. I really feel like you would. I'm not gonna lie, I almost want to separate the next card. I got goosebumps. So I don't know what's about to come out on the board, but don't let it disrupt you. Yeah, see, that's disruptive energy. That's needing to make a decision, but that's typically being indecisive and the blindfold is still on. See what I'm saying? So don't let that energy disrupt you. I don't think it's awful energy, but fuck man, look at Queen of Swords. Someone wants to come in and disrupt something. It's either you or your own, it's either you and your own energy. This is all feminine energy right now. This is a big message for the feminine. Somebody wants to come in and disrupt something. You might have a feminine coming at you, an ex, somebody you're currently with, somebody that you've been in arguments with, because temperance is here. This energy is not this energy. She might try to come in and persuade you. And I think it would be out of the blue. I wonder if this energy can feel that energy. Because it's pulling me back to the read I did last week where these two women had karma. I hope not, because I don't want to disrupt your energy by even telling you that. But this is a woman. This is an energy. And it's just intoxicating. And it's pure. And somebody still has the blindfold on. Like, doesn't want to allow it, doesn't want to see it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't even want to put that energy too close to that energy. I'm not lying. In some cases, this could be your conscious battling your subconscious, but I don't think so. There's no way you can be in that energy. I mean, you would have to be bipolar, and no disrespect. You would literally have to be bipolar, because you can't feel that type of energy and then keep going back to the Queen of Wands energy. See what I'm saying? Somebody could be making a decision regarding two people, and even saying that makes me sick. You got to be sick of even hearing that shit. I would cut that shit off. And I'm assuming the majority of you already did that. That's not even a fucking competition. There shouldn't even be a competition. If I had an energy like that around me and somebody was still thinking about whether they wanted to be with me or a Queen of Swords, fucking see you later. I would pray that the universe took that energy and fucking pretended like they never fucking existed. See that massive disruption with the dog right there? I'm telling you. As soon as I said the same thing, like, get rid of it. What's going on? It's just Auntie Janice. So listen to me. That's my mom's best friend. And I said, oh, Jan, I said, hi. I said, Lucy just wants to say hi to you. And then Finn was up there. And Finn started like growling, but so it's jealousy, right? And I was like, oh, don't worry. They won't fight. It's just jealousy. This is two women. That message was clear as day. And I got goosebumps. There shouldn't even be a battle. This shouldn't even be on my board. The fact that somebody thinks they're deciding between you and somebody else is sickening. I look at that energy, what I just felt, and the fact that you still need to make a decision if that's what's happening is sickening. I would hope the universe would kick that one to the curb, because there's zero competition there. Zero. The energy is 100% different. Like, it's zero competition. So even if a masculine did make a decision, this is a woman that doesn't want to see it and is jealous. So chances are, if that's your story, you can almost guarantee those two people are arguing. It's a given. It was my exact words. Hi, Jan. Lucy just wants to say hi to you. She's like, hi, Lucy. And then Finn comes out and starts growling. And it's like, literally, they're not going to fight. So these two women are not going to fight like that. But there is jealousy, because that was my exact words. They're just jealous. She's just jealous. He's just jealous. I'm sorry I even have to read this for you right now. I'm not going to lie to you, because it takes away from what I just experienced. So somebody needs to put their foot down. So it looks like the other read I just read, that energy is still stuck on you. And the universe it's not going to cut it anymore. You found yourself again. It's not going to cut it. this person's either going to step in or they're going to have to ship out. And that really sucks that that type of energy, it's like, do what you have to do. I don't even know how to read this because a majority of you are that person. So the other person needs to like either seriously step up or fucking ship out, because if you're not messing with this energy, the universe wouldn't even allow it, first of all. Right? So the other person, clearly, because I'm comparing it to the first read, that other person, that masculine energy, is feeling this energy. And the other person, it's like they didn't want to see it. They're clearly arguing over it or something. It's like still like wanting to, I wouldn't say block it, but if you're jealous, you clearly want to block, right? It's like someone's trying to stop somebody from making a decision. So I do feel like there's an ex or whoever that Queen of Swords is going to try to come in and mess with someone's energy. I don't know if she's going to tempt fate, but it would be temporary and it wouldn't last. So maybe if I'm referring to the other read now, maybe that masculine is realizing that that's what this energy keeps doing or something. Or that other masculine energy that was in the other read is just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Mingya, it shouldn't even be on this board. I feel so bad. I'm not happy that that energy just got taken from me. So keep yourself grounded. I don't think you need to worry about it. I think you're fine. If anything, it's the other two. But that's a clear message that this is another woman that is jealous of another woman. And it's not even two women jealous of each other, because somebody took themselves out of a situation. It was never competition anyway. The masculine or the feminine fed on the competition. And now there's no longer competition. So now the masculine knows they either need to step in or step out. That's the beauty of the story. That's the beauty of it, though, because you're back to yourself, or you're about to be, and the other energy is just lingering, and it's up to them on if they're going to start living their life again, or if they're going to allow another energy to continuously blindside the other person. I do feel like for some of you, this other energy, the Queen of Swords, is going to come back and try to get with that King of Pence in some way. She's going to say something, some type of ultimatum or something. She's not blind to who you are. The other energy wants to be blind. She wants to keep herself in the picture. And it's like, I don't even think they're together, guys. You know what I'm saying? There could be a legal marriage or a kid's mother. But if you're still dealing, see, I don't even think you're dealing with energy like that, because you wouldn't have came in this way, and you wouldn't have came in with the wheel. See what I'm saying? So I almost don't even want to read this for you. It's like, who cares? And I don't mean to sound like that. If some of you still care, I'm telling you, you're going to be stuck right along with that other energy. It's exactly what I just said in the last read. If you still care that that person's right there, still looking at the past and clinging, then that new start's not for you anyway. It's exactly what I said. If you're at the point where mentally, physically, and emotionally you're done, and the universe and everyone's heard you, that's it. You're done. This person either has to step in and dive in and own what they want, and you guys are going to work on it, or a different person, the right scenario, something else is going to step in, and it's going to be quicker than you think, and the wheel's going to turn, and game over. So if these two people over here, from just right here, and the Queen of Swords and the other read, they want to stay, stuck on stupid, then they can stay stuck on stupid. So for some of you, the other woman is going to come in, and I already know they are because they're jealous. They're not going to come at her. Like I said, you can't mess with this. You can't stop that either if it's meant to be. Right now, this one's solo and is about to experience life again, no matter who comes in. Get what I'm saying? This one doesn't care anymore. This one found themselves again. And that's what matters at the end of the day. And that's why I kind of find it disturbing that I have to tell you this story or read it for you. Because it doesn't matter anymore. If that man is going to be with this woman, you can't stop that. That would be magnetism. That would be, there's no way. You would both feel that way about each other. So the Queen of Swords and this energy is not going to happen. But I'm telling you right now, the Queen of Swords is going to come in with some type of opportunity, some type of, I almost said counter offer. She's going to come in somehow. So she makes the masculine second guess what he wants. So she feels the pull. She must know that this one, it's like, I'm telling you, if you go back and watch that read, these two women have karma, okay? I guarantee this energy alone with that Queen of Swords, I guarantee that she knows that she feels that type of energy. There is no competition. There's no point. You just keep going and keep going. I'm not saying the other person is not a wonderful person. She could be, but there's still no competition. It's two completely different energies. There's nothing about these two energies that are anything alike, right? And if someone's drawn to that type of energy, which most people would be, you know, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing that can be done. So she might be bitter because if somebody is going towards that woman, then this Queen of Swords will be bitter. She might play victim too, considering the blindfold is still on. But if you ask me, I'm going to clarify this card. If you ask me, that's her asking him something, or that's her offering something, or that's her saying, let's do this, or it's something like that. Like she wants to come in and change the wheel. This other energy can feel. She just knows. She knows. She just feels it. She knows. She's not naive to it. Whether she knows you guys are together or not together, it doesn't matter. She knows. She feels. It's temperance. Does that make sense? It's like, I wouldn't say wreaking havoc or anything like that, or revenge like the energy we were getting. But I do feel like at one point, I don't know if it's been shown, I do feel like she's been plotting for a long time. She's been plotting for a little while. So I don't know if she's just been waiting for somebody to make that move. I don't know. I don't like her. And this woman would have a lot of reasons not to like her. And it's not because it's the other woman. This woman is so in tuned. She knows energy like the back of her fucking hand. She knows who's good, who's naughty, and she knows who's naughty and who's nice. I'll put it that way. She would already not like the other woman, and not because she's the other woman. She would already not like the other woman because she knows the other woman has not good intentions. And she would have been the one having the other one's back. So it's not jealousy on her end. It's see what I'm saying? So it's so hard for me to even read this for you. It sucks. Don't take that. I don't think anything can take that from you, to be quite honest. You know how I've been feeling a pregnancy? And I was scared. I thought it was me. This could just be the birth of a new life. And it feels like a pregnancy because it's rejuvenizing. It brings life back to you. It's like you got your youth back. I got goosebumps, I'm telling you. It's a rebirth that you would feel. You might even actually feel like you're pregnant. I'm not going to lie. I just had that experience. And I don't think it's my kids. I'm super close to my children, but I really don't think it's any of my girls. I think it was physically a rebirth. It's more than the rise of this, like the rise of the ashes. Like I'm telling you, if this read is for you, you are gonna start feeling this. I'm telling you, you are in different ways, gifts and signs. I'm telling you, you're going to. And wait until you do. It's so exciting. There's a lot of stuff going on the outsides that's bittersweet or whatnot, but you got your life back. It's you can't take from this. That's like a mom breastfeeding and someone comes in and is like, "Oh, I want to play around." No, she's going to choose her son or daughter. She's going to nurture. You see what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate I have to read this for you cuz you're about to feel that. God, I could have sworn I was pregnant. I'm telling you, my breast was swollen. They hurt. It's crazy. I'm telling you. I see a baby in my hands sometimes on YouTube. And I'm fixed. If it was to happen, it would be a blessing, right? And I'm not. I ruled it out. Took a pregnancy test. Nope. I even got blood work, guys. It's a rebirth. There's something within me. Like there's gonna be something within you. I'm telling you, wait until you feel it. And it's just the beginning. We've been waiting for this, guys. I'm not shitting you. I got goosebumps. We've been waiting for this. I'm talking, we've been waiting years. And it's not for another person. It's not. If another person comes in and they're part of it, then phenomenal. It's just a bonus. It's a blessing. But it's about you. You're about to take it up a few notches. Your life's going to change. And you're ready. You just gave birth. So it's only a matter of time. Like I said, the wheel's here. Something's going to shift quicker than you think it is. It's overdue. So unfortunately, I gotta. This has to do with the other woman and the other man. I don't know what that's about. I want to stop saying who cares, but like, you really don't. I mean, you care, but you don't care. Your focus is on you. It's things that make you glow, things that make you happy, things that make you feel magical, things that make you feel alive again. This shift is just happening for us. And whoever's along for the ride, if somebody comes, they're about to feel the same way. Damn. You can't break through this. They're going to make the right decision. Whatever this is, the right decision is being made. Whether they go towards you or they go the other way. They're going to break through. That's the type of energy I would want coming at me. Do you see it? It's like a god. And I'm not being like unrealistic. We live in reality, guys. But that is the type of energy you would want around you. Does that make sense? Think about it. That's what you would want. And that's what you've created, or that's what you're about to create. The fact that this person could question that is crazy. I feel like, see, this energy is on their own right now. I don't know how to explain it. It's like this energy is transforming too. So, whatever this is, they're going to push through. Or the decision's already been made, like I said. But then you still have to deal with the Queen of Swords. It's almost like he's protecting that energy. And if it's not that person from the other read, it is just somebody protecting you. because that's like a god. I'm thinking it's the other person, and they didn't turn their back on you. It's they're protecting, but they still have to deal with this. So they're shifting too. If this is the other person, they're shifting. If it's a protector, it's a protector. You can't fuck with this creativity. See what I'm saying? It can't be fucked with. Nope. You can't fuck with her. This is how powerful and beautiful this is. This is either that other person breaking free and the decision has already been made. It's only a matter of time before they come at you. Or this is a god or planets, again, the universe protecting what was just created. This is melon void. Like I said, like whatever this is doesn't matter right now. It doesn't. This energy is protected. It's a breakthrough for you, for them. What was created is being protected. This is like a god. It to me, it's like, yeah, it's like goddess energy, right? But it's different. I don't get goddess energy. Like it's an angel, but like I don't get like earth. I get more earth angel. Like I don't know. This is like a god to me. And I mean, they say this is the best deck in the best card in the deck. The sun is here. You can't go wrong. And it's something is being protected. The new idea, it's a new opportunity. Like whatever it is protected. The like yeah, see the Palace of Wands. There's something sacred here. And it's this energy. This energy is sacred. It's the sacred energy. What's meant to be is about to go down. And anyone else coming in this direction that even thinks they can anything is a no-go. It's a given. It's a no-go. I can't wait for this to happen. Guys, we've been waiting for this. Waiting to feel alive again like this. Decisions been made. I'm trying to think of how else to interpret this. I mean, that's it. But I'm like on like you guys will understand what I'm saying if you're spiritual like me, like you'll get it. If you're cross watching or you're not too like sure on what I'm talking about, like you just don't get it. It's not a bad thing. It's sacred. I don't, it's protected. It's sacred. She's sacred. And everybody's sacred, right? But like this is a whole new life. And it's trust me, it is not the average life you're about to live. It is not. What you're about to create is powerful and it is protected, whether that is an idea or a person. There's no question. Your foundation is solid. It is set. This is like, this reminds me of like, so some of you might be able to relate to me for those who have been down a spiritual journey. This is like, this is it. Like, this is it. I don't know how to explain it. I got goosebumps. me, myself, I really don't know how to explain it. It's like years of waiting for, I don't even want to say like a new life. It's like, God, I don't know how to explain it. For those who know what I'm talking about, I don't need to explain it. You know, it's everybody else that's like, what the fuck is she talking about? It's almost like knowing your life is going to be drastic. Knowing, okay, so for instance, remember like 3 years ago, I'm like, I'll be in the spotlight, I'll be famous, the next Jane Fonda, blah, 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 blah. It's a given. Whether I write a book, create cards, whatever my next move is, I already know it. It's a given. This is it for me. It could still take years to manifest, but this is the start. Do you get what I'm saying? I got goosebumps. This is the start of what your intuition has always told you. This is it. And it could take me years to get there. But this is the start. And when something starts like this, it is the rise of the phoenix. It is giving birth. God, I don't know how I didn't put that together until now. This is exciting. This is exciting. It really, really is. I don't know what you guys have in store or what your intuition has always told you, but this is it. It's protected. It's either you're about to come into it or you're about to get shunned. Nobody is going to allow anybody to mess with this energy. And if this is another person and not a protector, again, if this is the other person, they would still be a protector, but they were meant to protect what you're about to create. That could be a lover, it could be a new person, it could be a boss. It's more than higher power. If that was somebody's decision, decisions made. But this decision was made other lifetimes ago. This isn't this lifetime. Everything that you've experienced didn't just happen. This was already destined. Like, here you go. Here it comes. And it's whatever you're about to create, whether it's work, whether it's a lover, whether it's a brand new child, it's protected. A majority of you, it's a rebirth of you. I'm telling you, this is what we've been waiting for. It's just the start. So don't get ahead of yourself. Don't be like, oh my God, when's it coming? Like, no, it's already here. It's already given to you. It's yours. Like I said, like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. You're either going to understand what I'm saying just because you know. If you don't know, I don't, then this might just be the start of your journey. But majority of you will know what I'm trying to say. This is not an average read. Not every human being can understand this read right now. There's no way. This is what that is. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Look at that. It's like, holy shit. How exciting. I actually feel like I went through a birth or got pregnant. And I'm telling you, this is it. It might not transpire for 9 months or 10 months. It's a gestational period. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, under this energy, you're not worried about it anyway. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of this read, is you just know. It doesn't need to be today, tomorrow. Like, It's either whatever it is about to happen. Whatever is about to be created, you're stepping into it. If you're launching something, 9 months from now. Or it's coming in now for you to launch in 9 months or within the next year, because that's a whole cycle. Wow. Or, 11 months, something like that. This is absolutely beautiful. I really don't even need to read because you guys will get it. And there's absolutely nothing to rush. You know what I'm saying? It's still coming in now. Whatever it is still coming in now. You're now laying this foundation. It's protected. So again, it might be something that you might not notice for 6 months. It might be something you work on for the next 5 months, 9 months. It might be, 4 days from now, you get a message and that message changes your life drastically because it's here. This is almost like reconciliation to it. It's coming into like your own again. You know what God, it's like you're either gonna know what I'm saying or you're not. And for those who don't, I'm not taking from you. Okay. I'm not. This would be the very beginning of something for you, but could take years to manifest. And that's okay too. So you're still like you're either in your first or second pentacle or going into your second pentacle if you just kind of started something. But it would be spiritual. Becoming spiritual, it's not like it's a choice, right? But it's like it's not a choice. I don't even know how to explain it. You either accept it or you don't. You break condition, you break through all these things that are like so simple. If everybody could actually, and they are simple, they're difficult, but they're simple. If everybody in this world could do it, I mean, it'd be like living in heaven. So apparently it can't be like that, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? It would be a better world because you're just more open minded and it's just the reality of it. I don't know how to explain it. It's not just a religion or a belief. It's a feeling. It's more than a feeling. It's a physical transformation. A religion is a belief and it gets you through. Spirituality is a physical transformation, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's turmoil, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't have it any other way now that I see it. And for those who are not spiritual, they can't grasp what we say because they haven't experienced it. But then when you experience it, it's like an epiphany of like, holy shit. But took years to understand or come to terms, or it's so hard because when you're spiritual, you don't choose to go through the first few lessons. And those first few lessons take years. You only make it out because you had no choice, but you succeeded because you got to the point where it's live or die. In some type of situation, you chose to live, you chose to stand, you chose to rise. Fucking beautiful. Decision was made. Something's coming towards you. Something you know or brand new. That decision's made. If somebody was blindsided and someone didn't see it, boo-hoo. Because you're not stopping this. You had to make the final choice, and you did. You made the final cut. Whether it was conscious, subconscious, whether somebody needed to make the final cut for you, it was made. And it could have been as soon as they made a certain decision, if something was destined, that's it. It's the final cut. It's going to happen, whether they're even aware of it or not. They'll get forced out of something.
Ooh, oh.
What's up?
What was that?
What?
Holy smoke, someone blind for a second. Fucking crazy.
What's up?
Can't see you right now.
Are you serious?
There we goes. She was bugging. I'll take some of your water.
That's coffee.
Yeah, it is.
Here you go.
Swag. I only came in because Mac was out the door.
Max, don't do it.
He listened to you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I pretty much said what I was gonna say. I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm wrapping this up right now. There's really not much else to go on. 6 of Cups. It's somebody from a past life, or like I said, it's someone you know, or it's a child you're about to give birth. It's past. It's history. It's children. I'm telling you. Come on, Max. No. I was trying to think what I was saying before. Oh, if they actually made the final decision, whether you're aware of it or not, it's about to kick in. It's about to come in. Even if they made it, and it's like it's meant to go down that way. The decision is absolutely hands down made. It's already protected. It's destined. It's a past life, or it's a past life situation. It either involves kids, a new home. Something's going to kick in. There's no question. So to me, they're already conscious of this. If it involves someone else, they're already conscious of it. Max, no. They're already conscious of it. And it's just a matter of time, because the wheel was here. You already gave birth to something. Decision's been made, whether they're part of it or not. And if it's not the other person, or if that person has ill intent and it's not sincere and it's not pure, you're protected. They can't get in anyway. Max, no, I can't. It's so quiet. I can't hear him clean himself. Drives me fucking apeshit.
Dude, that drives me apeshit.
Are you playing with my pendulum?
What?
Oh, I thought you had my pendulum in your hand. I just saw it swinging. So again, to me, you wouldn't be waiting for somebody to come in. Like it's not going to work that way. You already made the decision, and then that person had no choice to make the decision because the higher order was in play. Whether they made the decision consciously or subconsciously. Hope you guys can understand that. Because I'm telling you, if they didn't and they wouldn't, it was made for you. And now something new will step in. There's no question. And you're going to be happy. It was the Knight of Cups energy. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, you're going to be happy. It's new. It's fresh. And some of you, like I said, with the Palace of Wands being here, is moving in together. It's having kids. It's getting pregnant, starting a family. It's like I said, it's the start of something brand new. It's a brand new cycle that's going to last at least 8 to 10 years. And then from there, if you're in your 3rd pentacle by then, it's something that you manifested, something that you create, that you will live off of. And possibly your kids, family to come. It's a big deal. I don't think anybody here was blindsided, you know? Again, plenty of chances. We've been reading the same story off and on for over a year, guys. Some of you 2 years, 3 years. So if there was multiple people in between, you repeated. Not no more. Not no more. All right, y'all. I love you. Give this energy some time to kick in. This energy. Don't worry about people, places, or things. It just happens. Literally, I just experienced like what I was explaining yesterday, just yesterday. So give this some time. You, if this is you and this reads for you, you're gonna feel this shift. Some of you might even get like a period out of the blue, like it's not even close to being your time. You physically feel it, or it's something with your intuition. I'm telling you. And again, it's just the start. And I don't think you would feel antsy or nothing. It's like I said, it's like right back to that extremely calming, warm energy. Like even later when it calms down in my head and in the house, I'm gonna like process this for a minute. You know, it's more like just say thanks. You know, speak to the guides like this type. Like it's exciting. I don't even know what it is, and it's exciting. That makes me feel so much better about what happened yesterday. Some of you, I'm telling you, this is just kicking in. Like it's just kicking in. Like planets are about to like move. It's like the next big shift. Some of you, it's like, I'm telling you, some of you, it's like, it's within a month. Do you remember in reads I kept saying on Patreon something about December, something like that? Could be January. The full moon is in Sag, right? The new moon, December 4th. Could be December 4th. That came in on Patreon. It was so strong because this is a card of Sag. And I just kind of see the planets, the move. Like we got to wait for like a move. We got to wait for a planet to rise. I got the goosebumps. I don't know which planet. It's a planet that needs to rise. See, that's rising too. There's a planet. Something needs to rise. Something could be going down December 4th. I can't even tell you how many times that came down on Patreon. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's like the 22nd. So it's like this whole month or so. Like I don't know how to explain it. Some of you, you won't see something for 9 months if this is just the beginning for you. Others of you, if you've been OG since the beginning, this is it. It's not waiting 9 months to feel this. Some of you might have to wait 9 months to feel this, but you will. And then it still might take a couple years to kick in, especially if you're just starting your second pentacle. But it's going to be good. I wouldn't worry about it. It's still going to be good. Others of you, you're reconciling with somebody from your past life, or somebody from your past. To me, it's past life. Soul families. You have the sun here. You have past life here. You have reconciliation. You got brand new creation. Decision's been made. I clarified it. The decision's been made. So again, it's destined. It's protected. It's beautiful. And it's a solar eclipse. Okay, that's like a solar, I wouldn't say it's a solar eclipse, but something solar about it. I'm telling you, I got goosebumps. Some of you, it's around the new moon or right after the new moon. it is in the energy of Sag. You got fire right here. Fire, 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 fire. Decision's been made. Whatever you're creating, it's fire. Ring of fire, fire, sun. It's fire. Fire, 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 fire. It needs to rise. It's rising. Well, congratulations. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you soon. Bye. What up, Buttercup?
Yeah.
Yo. How you feeling? Feel good?